Hello everybody, my name's John, welcome to our channel. I wanted to show you shocks and in theory how to fill them correctly. It turns out on my other sort of sunflower olive oil shock video that I may have filled them incorrectly. That was through reading comments and whatnot, but I have been looking on the YouTube at several other ways of doing shocks, and I must admit there is no one definitive way to do it. There's some people that say fill it 3mm from the top, some saying 2mm, some saying 1mm, some saying fill it up as much as you can, put the cap down, and that'll make sure that all the air is out. So I thought the best way to do this is to do exactly that, 3, 2, 1, 0mm, and see whether we can get it to work as they should. Now, my theory on shocks has always been, and again, this was back to racing. I don't know if technology has changed, but I wouldn't have thought so. A shock is a shock. So I don't know what happened. Maybe that was why I wasn't such a good RC car racer. Is that when you put the push this up in, I expected it always to push out quite far, quite abruptly, and apparently that's not the case, and that's quite logical, really. That one doesn't move at all. And it's making a nice squeaky sound. So the whole way to do it is once you push it up, it's supposed to come down about a quarter. This isn't doing it correctly. Just make sure that this is on all in focus. You push it up and it's supposed to come down about a quarter. That's not doing that, so there's air or something in there, but I'm not going to worry about those right now. All I quickly did was put the caps on those to start this video. This is now the third time I've tried to start this video because there's been read-write errors. This has stopped for some reason. It's been one of those afternoons. So, right, now each of the caps has the little rubber bladder type thing. It compresses in and out. Now, as you put the cap on and tighten it up, it's supposed to just expel the air slowly, and then the last turn is supposed to, you know, seal it properly. So it will make a difference what sort of amounts of fluid you've got in. Logic to me, because I'm that type of person, says fill it up with fluid and then all the fluid that you don't need will leak out. But then of course I have noticed on a couple of shocks along the ways where it's now rock hard, it's not moving because this little bladder thing is not able to sort of do its job. And there you go. Right, listen, we've got 4 shocks here, we've got 4 different levels. Let's see which one works best. So we are going to start with the 3mm shock, and I'm going to do them all in exactly the same way. They said push it up a little bit like so, so about a quarter of the way up. Put the cap on, tighten the cap, finger tight, do not use grips like me. Again, that was my mistake. That was just something that I learned. Right, now, let's see, shall we? Push it up, doesn't come back. Right. First failure. Number 2, 2mm from the top. I'll leave that where it is. Let's see what happens on this one. You can see that this shock has been a bit chewed up. I can't blame anybody but myself, so I'm going to blame myself. Okay. Now some has leaked out of that. I just don't know if this cap, because of the damage, is because that's turning much easier than that one. I think I've ruined this shot by all of my chewing up. So as I'm here and as I've already ruined it, I am going to tighten it up a little bit more just to ensure that this test is correct. Cool. Hairy shock. Right, let's see. No. I think this video is going to end up turning out of someone please show me how to do it properly. So see, if you push it up halfway, See what happens to the fluid when I do that. Watch that fluid level. So I push it up, see how the fluid level comes up. But then if you put the cap on, when it's halfway up, then surely there won't be enough fluid in there because it's going up and down. So, right, okay, I know the way to figure it out. It's all the way at the bottom. Really? I may have chewed this one up as well. I'm going to take the cap off this one. Actually, let's do it on this one, seeing as this one's already been done. Right, now push it much further up. Seeing as this cap's nice and easy to do. So put it down, push it up. No, okay, I don't know what the hell's going on. I had that one up. I'm not going to try. Now, that is at the limit. Oh. Okay. That did not work very well. So, let's do that. Let's push this up halfway. That should expel quite a lot of the fluid. Now, let's give it a go. Oh no, you can almost feel. Right. Okay, right. To the naysayers out there that say that it shouldn't be filled all the way to the top, is that not doing exactly what it should be doing? Oh good, the lid was on. That's doing exactly what it should be doing now. Right. So, somebody want to tell me why RC shocks are so expensive? I was hoping to buy like a bucket load of them, but now keep that in shot. 550. Let's fill it up a little bit. Spill most of it everywhere. Okay, that wasn't all the way down. Oh no, okay. When I push this up, it does go up. Right, now, lid on. However, right, look at something, if you don't mind, please. Saw me tighten that, pull it down, push it up. It's doing that, coming down a little bit. Okay, but now watch. I can tighten it more because I assume that now some of the oil has come out to the places where it shouldn't be. So now, let's do what it should be doing. Tighten it up again, look at that. Right, so 2 done. That one I don't know if I'm going to be able to do. I honestly believe that this one has been chewed to shoot. I need to look at the thread on this one. Have a look inside there. There is some sign of it having a slight issue. Fit it up, get rid of all the fluff, push it up, let it leak over the edges, which will help it lubricate when I'm trying to put it back on. Have patience. Come back to it later. Move on to the last one. This one's definitely not working. Oh, it is not working. That is a squeaky one. You see that? Do you hear that? Talking to the cameras now. Oh my god. As soon as you start to use these, you're going to end up using them all the time. It's definitely chewing up the threads. And if it chews up the threads, just be known that that also then allows air to get in and oil to escape. So the shock is pretty much shot at that point. Yeah, I mean, you can see this one's definitely letting air in. A lot of air. Oh, look at the bubbles. Right. Let's quickly try something. Okay, that cap's finally come off. Top it up. Pop the bubbles. Pop the bubbles. Obviously, you've seen that I've not been letting that bubble settle for several hours. That's because I am just trying to figure out how to try and get this to work properly. You are supposed to leave it between 1 and 4 hours. I can't do that one until all of this, these bubbles are gone. Defeating the object if I attempt it. But at least we have 2 working ones. And that was with filling it up all the way to the top, and then obviously just after you've done that a few times, compressing it a bit. So that's 1. Yeah. 2. So, please put in the comments below whether you have a different way of doing it and what works for you. I am willing on sort of revisiting this and learning from my mistakes, of which there are probably lots and lots and lots. But from what I can see, the way that I did it the other day seems to be the only way that works the best. Just one last thing as well. as springs are used over a certain amount of time, they can lose their springiness. So you can stretch it a little bit. Don't go crazy. Don't go stretching it by miles and miles. But it you know, it can improve the sort of the shocks a little bit. Do it bit by bit. Don't do it loads and loads, and then suddenly find that the car's bouncing everywhere, because that's not very good either, is it? On. Seems fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, I may still sort of record this one here once all of the bubbles have gone and see whether we can get that one to work. The chewed up one is just trash now, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to buy some more of those. Okay, everybody. Well, I don't know whether to finish this video or whether to come back to this one. Tell you what, I'll finish it and then I'll add it on at the end if I manage to get this one to work as well. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Please hit that like button if you like the video. If you learned anything, you probably didn't, but I did. I learned that I was right the first time. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for future videos. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. As you can see, the shock has, in fact, all the bubbles have gone very quickly. Very, very quickly. So I thought I would quickly attempt to... Oh, what was it we had to do? Push it up, spill everything everywhere. Nice. I think that's as full as it can be. I have only set up my mobile phone now, as the big camera is charging, I'm afraid. So the audio will be crap. Look at all that leaking out. Oh man, that stuff's sticky. Let me just grab another baby wipe. Okay, what do you reckon? Work or not? That's definitely coming out a little bit more. See if it needs tightening up a little bit. I still believe that these ones have got some air coming into them because they've been chewed up, but yeah. It's definitely coming out a little bit more. Okay, well. Fill it up. That's what I can see at least, but please everybody, let me know how you do it, because your way could be a lot better, a lot easier than mine. Take care of yourselves. Take care. Bye.